Episode 7 of Season 4 of The Boys, The Insider, is jam-packed, so let's not waste any time and get into it. So a couple of things I didn't mention last week. MM fainted after shooting Sage, and this prompts him to turn over the keys back to Butcher. So now Butcher is back in charge of the boys, which is just going in circles. Also, Tech Knight, while under duress, lets it spill that there is a master plan of the Supes to mass incarcerate. I don't really think this matters a whole lot, and I'll get into why later. Speaking of prison, Frenchie is out again, which means, like I told you guys, it doesn't matter that he ever turned himself in. Frenchie and Kimiko are keeping eyes on Samir as he makes that V-virus compound. Look, I actually had this very same Sony stereo as a kid. It doesn't have a CD player. You can see it's actually set to CD line in, but there are no lines in. Normally you can skip all the Frenchie Kimiko scenes, but this week Kimiko reveals the real reason she can't talk. Was it because she saw her parents get murdered? Is it a side effect of Compound V? No, it's because when she was a kid, shining light made her do some monkey knife fight, and in killing these other girls, she ended up speechless. Samir stabs Kimiko with the Supe virus and escapes, all while Lynn is playing on a fictional Bluetooth setup with this. Look, you can't do this with this stereo. But I guess we need something to soften the mood while Frenchie saws off Kimiko's leg. Don't worry, it regrows. Unfortunately, you can never skip the Huey Starlight scenes, so it's Whipped Guy and Nasally Skeletor with something relevant to the plot. A-Train leaks to the boys a plan to assassinate the president-elect, but it's a Supe who can mystique. So she can be anybody, but she has to tear away the outer layer first, which is a pretty cool concept. The Deep and his octopus have a messy breakup. So let's see if I got this straight. Tilda Swintonpuss can sit outside and listen to a bedtime story. Oh, but if her tank gets smashed, it's a slow, violent death. Now the derp is all in with Homelander. He'll kill whoever you want. Finally, a Supe fight. The Deep and Noir 2 confront Starlight and Butcher at the Flatiron office. I guess all the Supes are very durable and quite strong, but hey, we got to see some minigun play. And I'm willing to brush aside that no one actually died here. It was cool. Firecracker believes she found out who the leak is, Webweaver, and Homelander lets him have it. A-Train knows that everybody has figured out he's the leak, and him and Ashley, they're on the, are we staying, are we going? And actually now A-Train has decided he's going, and Ashley's like, not so much. But you know who else is going? Sage. It turns out her superpower is, yeah, well, that was part of my plan this whole time. So now that we've kicked her off the team, Firecracker has Homelander all to herself, and yeah, we're ready to comfort our man, aren't we?
We don't need her. Nothing I can do for you.
Yes, do it. Do it now.
No. Oh, just get the fuck out.
Okay.
Foiled again. I'm starting to feel like the only way I'm going to see Valerie Curry's nipples is if I strike up a relationship with her, and frankly, who's really got time for that? Ryan is a reluctant participant in the Vought Puppet Christmas special, which is airing live, so what could possibly go wrong?
Stop. I've been thinking about my mom a lot lately. She loved her husband, Billy. But she wouldn't love this. My mom always told me to tell the truth. I'm sorry.
Finally, Starlight realizes Huey has a soft spot for her uniform, so they get it on. And we see more of Annie than we usually get. But plot twist, it is not the real Annie, it is that Mystique Supe, and they took a selfie with her, and they touched and got like her DNA or whatever. I don't know how that allowed them to get into her safe, but I'm pretty sure this is going to result in somebody needing to rescue Annie, probably A-Train, as she's going to be framed for assassinating or attempting to assassinate the president-elect. I think that's really going to be the big send-off moment for this season. No one is going to care about the prison camps. That's just talking points brought up to be like, oh, hey, we got to throw something in there so that Trump supporters know they're supporting evil, because if you elect him, he's going to lock you up in camps. What did you think of this week's episode? Let me know in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. And you know what? Tomorrow we're going to do some kind of live thing here on the YouTube, and I haven't really decided on a topic yet.
When you see something, say something. If you appreciate a YouTube channel that doesn't just pad out content to get to the 8-minute mark so that it can hammer you with ad breaks, then you should subscribe to my son's channel. You just got done watching it.